Hello, my loves, and welcome to another creative storytelling. With that said, let's get on with it, shall we? What do we have going on for what do we have going on for today's story for my subscribers? Oh, revival. Promise of a new day. You are lovely, Meteora. Wow. So there could be changes in regards to an already existing connection, or there could be a renewal of a connection in which there's changes. This could be two people giving love another chance. It's kind of what that feels like. This is like two people who perhaps were closed off to love, and then they come into each other's lives, and something about that connection changes that. I don't know. Let's see. Got a few different ways that this can go about. There are two people becoming a lot closer regardless, where things are getting serious. Wow. Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Hooked on a feeling, don't. So we have someone, it could be two people though. There's a sense of duality to this Five of Wands, right? Yin and yang, right? Masculine and feminine energies, which we all contain. But this is almost like someone, it's not that they are in fact closed off to love. They're open, but this is not someone who's going out of their way, actively pursuing it. This could be someone who perhaps love was problematic in the past. Hence they just more so focus on themselves, focus on their work. I'm hearing lady in red. Someone could like the color red, or someone could have red hair. Gingerly. But at the same token, the tables could be turning. This could be time, Wheel of Fortune energy, where our character, our Queen of Cups character, could be, much as they're not really looking for it, they're more so closed off. Not closed off, but at the same token, it's like they're open, but they're not actively pursuant to it, right? This could be a time in our Queen's life where it's time for love to enter. All right. Tell me more about that Five of Wands. Three of Cups. Hooked on a feeling. Dun. So I got a few things. In the past, there could have been, situations where there was difficulty in love. Could have been third-party situations. They could have had interactions with someone who, was a bit of a player. Think of like King of Wands in reverse. At the same token, they could have turned their back on it. I'm drawn heavily to the emphasis of, it's like they kind of gave up on it, walked away even, right? See the Five of Wands, these are people literally going in opposite directions. At the same token, there could be a new player in town. Magician. Someone who would be a King of Wands upright, right? This could be someone meeting through a friend or through a social circle, right? In which case, there could be a form of resistance to a form of connection because of things that happened in the past. Now, I could even see a story here of conflict in regards to someone walking away from a connection because someone was messing around with a third party, in which case there could be someone trying to force a situation to fit, trying to give it the old hee-ho again. All right, so Hermit. What of now? I feel like the story that stands out more than anything is our Queen of Cups, who's a bit of a loner. Could have turned their back on, the idea of dating in general. They're just not looking for anything. Yeah. Ace of Swords sideways, the King of Pentacles. This is someone who it's like they're not really investing their energy into people or relationships. This is someone who just literally stays to themselves. That Ace of Swords sideways to the Hermit, or that King of Pentacles sideways. This is someone who is basically just, they're not focused on investing themselves, whether that be trying to have conversations or build relationships. More so just focus when it comes to their 3D tangible, could be their career and stuff, the things that they're trying to manifest for themselves, pull in for themselves. Could be trying to pull in something in regards to a career stance. So tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, wow. 9 of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, the Sun card. So it feels like there could be some form of sleepless nights that our main character, our Queen of Cups, has been pursuant to. Could be in regards to pursuant towards things that they feel called to take action towards. Could be in regards to like career sense. Again, Pentacle energy, right? In which case, could be well worth it. Empress under the deck. Well, we do have Venus transitioning into Taurus, which is literally where Venus thrives. So this could be something that is within the works right now. Sleepless nights more so focused on their own pursuits, personal pursuits of happiness. And but at the same token, at the center of all that, while their focus is more so elsewhere, right? They're focused towards whatever it is they're building and doing, whatever they're putting action towards. You notice this Queen of Swords, they're kind of blind to what is literally right in front of them. And now we have a King of Cups dead in the center to match our Queen of Cups. So someone could be on a bit of a more of a drive towards pursuits, right? Personal pursuits. But at the same token, there is someone. This could be someone who they meet through these pursuits. All right, who is this King of Cups to our Queen? Wow, someone who has definitely had their eye on her for a while, but they don't try to let it on. This is someone who sees them in their everyday. This is like, coming and going. This could be someone they know through the job, or there could be a place that they go to that this person sees them every day. They've had their eye on them for a while. I'm literally hearing, Drake, I've got my eye on you. But again, our Queen of Cups would not even know it. All right, so what are their intentions? Why the two of us? It's like someone who's still trying to figure that out. It's almost like they're trying to figure out her first before they can determine how to move forward. It's like, I'm not sure. They're trying to figure out what to make of her. What's her situation? What's her story? I'm drawn to the fact that there's 8 swords here. This could be someone who feels like they have to hold back. 8 of Swords, it's like a self-imposed prison, right? But it's feeling helpless and victim to the circumstance, especially if this is someone with whom perhaps they only see in passing, especially if it's like, through the job or something, someone who's basically hardworking, on the go, back and forth, in and out, doing their work, 10 of Wands. All right, so 10 of Cups. Wow. I feel like the more they observe her and try to figure her out, the more they really come to like what they see. Tell me more about this 10 of Cups. The Devil. Wow. They become consumed with her. Knight of Wands sideways. She's not like other people. But not only that, it's almost like they can't move in a sense where it's almost like paralyzed. Much as they want to move towards her, they come to a complete halt. They do nothing. It's almost like they become so enamored, so enwrapped within the very idea of her that it puts them at a halt, where it becomes a bit much. All right, so will they ever make a move? Seven of Wands. They're going to try. King of Swords to the Seven of Wands, Four of Wands. Oh, yes, they will. They are absolutely... The more that they are around this person, the more that they're sure, the more that they are determined that, oh, wow, definitely my person. This is like someone who is literally now, it's almost like it's their mission to make something happen with this Queen of Cups. I feel like they become a bit obsessive over her. Empress, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups. They're determined to basically get some form of forward movement and footing in the door with her. Four of Wands could be, you know, window of opportunity, door of opportunity. To the Six of Swords, this is someone trying to find the right opportunity to start a conversation. You know, want to grab a cup of coffee. You see the Knight of Cups there with that Nine of Cups, and they're literally sitting at the table, right? All the cups. Once they get their foot in the door, that's it. This is like once they actually get it, they're going for it. All right, and how will our queen react? How will our queen respond? Oh, she's going to be very receptive to this. Wow, very receptive. This is almost like, it feels like our queen is going to end up being very receptive to this. They could feel a bit of a draw to this person. Six of Cups to the Moon card. It's like knowing a sense of like past life history, past life connection. But the way that I'm getting this too, it's almost like, you know, someone who's kind of busy in passing, and all of a sudden a person like kind of stops them, goes out of their way, and it's like, huh? And it's almost like, oh, well, I knew this was coming. All right, then, have at it. All right, so how will things play out for these two? Knight of Cups, the World card to the Justice. Well, it feels like they're going to be right on track towards, you know, a positive turn. What they do with, what they do moving forward is really up to them. You know, that's all dependent upon them. But I feel like the more that they get to know each other, the more, you know, it's about change coming once they actually get their foot in the door, right? Oh, now we got the Emperor, right? Whoever this person is, they're already invested. By the time they actually come towards her, they're already invested. And it's just a matter of bringing that form of change to plant the seed to start a new cycle. Where they take it to from there, though, that is up to them, ultimately. With that said, my loves, that is what I got for you. That is your read.